Not only don't I know if I can get another job, I don't know what kind of a job to apply for. Just what is it I do?
If you just stop feeling sorry for yourself.
I've just started.
Harry, don't you think you're going overboard? I mean, the fact that you want to buy a bottle instead of stay in that bar. Then you insist on buying a pint instead of a fifth. I mean, maybe you're trying too hard. You can't hit rock bottom in one night, you know. You have to work at it.
Ha ha. That's probably the kind of joke you rich people tell when you get together at your secret rich people's places.
You'd be rich to most people, you know.
I'd be unemployed to everybody.
Harry, I'd give you a job.
That's arrogant, Marvin. As a matter of fact, that's kind of tacky.
It's tacky of me to offer you a job? That takes a sort of complicated logic, doesn't it? I mean, you're going to have to explain that to me. I may be a little thick.
It's tacky because it's a sneaky way of getting it in that you have a job and I don't.
But if I didn't have a job, a business, then I couldn't offer you a job.
You're not serious anyway. You'd probably pass out if I ever took it.
When have I ever conned you, Harry? When? Harry, I want you to work for me. Now, if you don't believe me...
I believe you, you dirty egomaniac. I believe you get some sort of perverted kick out of being my boss. Marvin?
Yeah?
When I got fired today, I didn't know whether to go off by myself or go home to my wife or go and see you. I'm glad I went to see you.
Thank you, Harry. I appreciate that.
Did you ever have any pets when you were a kid?
French poodle. Can you imagine giving a boy a French poodle? I called him Spike, but even that didn't help.
Can we be honest for a minute?
Absolutely.
Are you drunk?
No.
Neither am I. You realize what that means? It means we're doing all of this sober. Which gives you some idea how big my problems are.
Well, I got problems too, you know. Are you interested at all in my problems? We spent the whole night on yours, you know.
Well, mine's pretty big.
Well, so's mine.
All right, what is it?
I want to leave my wife. Thanks a lot for the interest, Harry.
Oh, well, you must have told me that 10, 20 times before.
Okay? Okay, you want to hear something I've never told you before? My wife is 8 years older than I am. Now, I mean, when I was 26 and she was 34, it was exciting. But now it's just 8 years older.
I never knew that. I never knew she was older than you.
Most people don't. They just figure she looks bad for her age. It's her only vanity.
Looking bad for her age is her only vanity?
I'm pouring my heart out to you, Harry.
I'm sorry. Go on.
I mean, if she were my age, or even a few years younger, it wouldn't be so hard to leave. But she's this middle-aged lady. You know, I have never said that out loud before, that my wife is this middle-aged lady. How do you leave a woman who makes you feel that guilty?
That's not her doing it.
Just thinking.
Guilt stuff is in you.
Do you know what she said to me this morning before I went to work? She said, if you ever leave me, I'll kill myself. And this was just a normal breakfast. We had just finished our juice. She was even in a good mood.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know. You know, the best night of the week is the night of the poker game that doesn't even exist.
Yeah. Me too.
You know what I want? The chance to have nothing to worry about but me.
Yeah, but be careful. I'm not sure loneliness is all it's cracked up to be.
Hey, it's late.
Yeah.
You, want to grab a bite before you go home?
No, I'd better get right at home and see Lynn.
Tell her you've been fired.
I'm not going to tell her. If she doesn't find out, she won't have to worry.
Well, she'll have to find out.
No, she won't. I have 6 weeks severance. I'll just pretend I'm going to work every morning. Maybe by the time the money runs out, I'll have something else.
That's very nice of you, Harry.
Well, why make her worry?
Couldn't you have called? Couldn't you at least have been that considerate? Huh? How would you feel if I did that to you? I got fired. Why didn't you let me know right away?
Well, you take everything so hard.
I'm getting worse. Oh, Lord, I hate this job.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll find something.
All right, forget about me. Let's get down to business. I want you to have some new resumes made, and this time say you finished college.
How can
please don't argue. Just do it.
Okay.
Harry, it's none of my business, but I still think I ought to warn you. Being out of work is going to put an enormous strain on all your relationships.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think some of that stuff has started happening already. My wife is getting a little...
Shh. Please, Harry. I know we've been very open with each other, but I'm just your employment counselor. And I don't know if we ought to be talking about your wife. What'd she do?
Well, she's starting to talk crazy. She's got this idea in her head. It doesn't matter if I have a job or not. We'll get a trailer and travel around the country.
And that's crazy?
We've never even pulled off a decent picnic. She says she has problems, too. I know her problems. Her problem is her husband doesn't have a job.
Harry, the thing to do is for you to be totally open with her. I mean, if you're angry with her, tell her. If you're afraid, tell her. I mean, you just can't sit on all this.
You're right. You're right. I should have come to you earlier. It does something for me. I wish Lynn had someone like you to talk to.
Where's Harry today?
Oh, he had to go see his agent. You want something with it, Mom?
Just some of these cookies I brought you. Okay. Oh, never mind. I'll just eat them out of the box.
All right, but make sure you leave some for David. He made such a big fuss out of going to his favorite bakery for his
I'll only take a few. You don't have to tell me how David loves these cookies. I didn't buy them for me to have with my coffee.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Things must be very tough for you.
No, actually, they're not. As a matter of fact, last night, Harry was so wonderful to be with. Do you know that he said that he was worried about money? He has never actually come out and said that straight out before. But me, there's something wrong with me. I mean, it was like I just couldn't stand it, that things were good. You know what I said to him? I said, well, if you're worried about money, why do you play poker every week? It's like there's a devil in charge of wives someplace that would make me ask a question like that.
Does he win?
Well, he breaks even almost every week. But what if he should lose? I mean, how could he take that chance? Of course, I'm glad that he's got something that he gets enjoyment out of, you know, and when times are like this. I'm glad he plays. There, you see? That's what I do now. I argue both sides of almost every question. I mean, I can't get a solid hold on anything, you know? I mean, that's why I'm running on like this, Mom. I really need someone to talk to.
Now, Lynn, listen to me.
Okay.
I just can't take money from you and Harry while he's out of work. I just can't.
Mom, we haven't sent you any money for 5 weeks.
I know that. I'm not an idiot when I open up my mailbox and there's not a check. What I'm trying to tell you is that it's okay.
Thanks.